In this one, again, he2T on the late game oriented carry. We saw what he can do on Anti-Mage in the previous game. This time he will be playing Morphling. Morphling Undying, really strong lane, so I don't think they should be like suffering too much. Undying has been nerfed. Morphling, he's been nerfed constantly with his Aghanim Scepter, and now it is different Aghanim Scepter. Because you create the illusion. It's like the old version, but also like a newer one before you could like make replicate of your own illusions as well. Have like 4 Morphlings with the split push back in, I believe, like late Dota 1 days, maybe even transitioning into early Dota 2 days.
So, old is new again.
Yeah, there's a lot of this stuff that we love to take from old abilities in Dota and just make them great again.
Yeah. So, does that mean you're coming back to the pro scene to be great again?
The answer is no.
Oh, I was hoping.
Nah, I'm at a good spot right now. Now throwing some memes, covering the games.
Yeah, but I gotta take you out. I gotta put you back in the pro scene.
Yeah, not gonna happen. I mean, I could for some like tier 15 team. I'm ready to go.
Okay, so I'm making a tier 15 team.
Battle Cup, if you guys need a stand-in, please.
Stand-in for Battle Cup.
I'm down.
Oh god, that's like a great team name. Stand-ins for Battle Cup. Like a good NA open qualifier team name. Those were the days. So we'll see how this matchup goes over mid between Phoenix and Sumail. You know, you gotta wonder. Like you said, it's not a good matchup at all for this Pango, so can Phoenix do it? And Kaka already losing his career. He has had a very rough qualifier.
Yeah, as soon as you said Kaka losing career, I click on the lion portrait on my screen and it shows imitator. That's what Kaka did to all of us.
Well, not only is that one going to be confusing, but when I say Phoenix, that one's going to probably get you as well.
Oh, XXS bottom.
Oh boy.
Level 1, double blood grenade usage from both teams, trying to slow them down. I like that teams just like got better at using blood grenade, where they understand if one team uses blood grenade, we're going to slow them down, instantly use it, try to counter it, so they cannot chase us. And yeah, he's the hero that got nerfed relatively heavy in the previous patch, so cooldown on the K has been increased, and then you have Tombstone as well, so if you kill Tombstone while someone is inside, they get stunned for 3 seconds. Also, movement speed increased on Flash Golem, so a lot of things nerfed on Undying.
Yeah, so it's surprising to see him here, is what you're saying.
Not necessarily. He is still a strong hero. It's not just, you know, this brain-dead hero that you're like, DK, that's it. The shard upgrade on Tombstone is really good. I feel like it changed the way the heroes played, because he always struggled. Remember back in the days, Decay didn't deal damage to creeps, or now it deals 2 times damage, so you can actually like get some farm. Sure, right. Before he had some, you know, GPM talent. That was the time when he was also very good. But now, like, what he always lacked was scaling into mid game. So adding this grab ally ability or enter the Tombstone or whatever it's called, Suns fan made it way too confusing for me. It's always going to be grab ally, and yeah, just made the hero super powerful.
Can you say it like he does?
No.
Okay.
That's why he's unique. That's why he's the best.
I just thought, you know, a little imitator of him. Something like that.
Well, so maybe we can ask Lion. He's the imitator. Maybe he can do it.
That would be impressive. But not something I think we're going to see. 20-4 to the 12-0 mid.
Yeah, not great. I mean, I don't think it should be this bad. Maybe Pango should have a couple of more CS, but it's very difficult for him to, because you don't have the kill threat to kill Storm. Storm does have it, and every single time you get close, you're going to get hit by Remnant. Immediate pull into another Remnant on the mid lane. So he's just like constantly harassing him. Tide is having a good time as well. 15 CS on him, going for Meteor Hammer. I don't mind it too much because there's not many stuns that they have. You have what, the dual Storm Pool Cookie, so he can easily stand there and channel the Meteor, get some damage done, especially on the tier 1 towers.
Yeah, it's maybe not the most exciting gameplay when you go to Meteor Hammer like this, but it is gameplay nonetheless that is going to help you in the early game to take out these towers. Or at least try to. I'm wondering if we're going to see a little bit more of just the fighting that was happening over mid. We saw a lot of that happen post 6 minutes. And it felt like a party that never ended. So you could see Sumail already, you know, he's got that level 5 and Pango waiting to get this level 6, but a lot of denies coming out here for Sumail. And Phoenix now at 16-1. He's got his CS doubled by Sumail in the Storm Spirit.
He's going to need some help. He's going to need stacks, or he's going to need like Lion to rotate to the mid lane, try to make something happen. And Lion is doing that exactly, getting some stacks going.
Ooh, let's see. How many does he get? Does he get both this time? Yeah. Oh. You know, I was making stacks in a pub recently. I made like 10 stacks pretty early on. Well, that's not what my teammates said. They were mad.
They were mad. They were like, oh, you made too many stacks. We can't kill them. Yeah,
they said I was wasting it on a worthless carry.
Okay, that's a good one. Okay.
I was like,
but insults are so creative. There's this rotation to the mid lane. And
yeah, that's what they want. Oh, Blood Grenade, Hex, Swashbuckle. Is the damage quite there? There's the Blood Grenade coming in from the side of Aster. And first blood for Sumail. So now he's got level 6 and he's able to get the ball lightning and leave. Tombstone was committed, but now if they can get... Okay, this isn't so bad if they get both Kaka and Pichu. That really doesn't feel too awful. Eventually, this should come to a head, and Phoenix... Oh, no. Oh, no.
He's not going to get him.
Oh, no.
We might need another swash.
Yeah, 4 seconds. It goes for the bounty rune. Can he line it up this time? Is imitate? Okay, imitate. Oh my God, he missed it again. He gets the kill, but that was rough.
Yeah, it was not great. It was like the good thing is he got Orb of Venom delivered when they were making that rotation to the mid lane, so managed to get 1 extra kill out of it. Sumail maybe could have gotten a kill on Phoenix, because he got level 6, but was really afraid. Like 1 swashbuckle, 1 more extra shield crash would get him killed, so did not want to risk it after getting that first blood handled to him. So can't really blame him.
He's fine. I think they're actually just focusing getting the Wisdom Rune, and they might get a kill here. They've got some help from these ancients, and they're gonna grab the Wisdom Rune. Well, now Imitator loses his life to XXS. He's not going to be so happy with that. TP out. But a TP out on the other one is fine. Phoenix gets the Wisdom Rune on the other side.
This is something Aster did in the game 1. Now you have Phoenix, who's Hero Phoenix, who's level 3, and you have Snapfire as well. On the other side, Lion level 4, same goes for Undying.
Hero Lion.
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
For him, it's not as confusing.
Waveform, Kaka. Rest the attack, and with a cookie, gets away. Has that salve. He'll heal up. Eater T ready to go in and play aggressive on that one. He really wanted to move forward. So what's he going to get out of this? Spark of Courage, no surprise. Okay. So Sumail's close to 8. He's a full level ahead of Phoenix. But Ball Lightning, ooh. And actually the regen rune picked up by Imitator. We got more stacks being made. Ooh, look how juicy this ancient stack is.
Yeah, that's probably for Irving. He wants to be the one farming it, about to crack level 7 on Tide Hunter. Usually we see Bloodseekers like getting involved early on. Look at the build on Monet. This has to be like one of the fastest Maelstroms. He doesn't have Boots of Speed, Doesn't have any move speed. I think it also comes down to that he's playing into Morphling, at least in the laning stage, like first 5 minutes, you know that Morphling's gonna get harassed, sitting on low HP, so you will have that extra movement speed. And now he goes to jungle. Maybe also thinking I can't kill Tidehunter anyway, even with the move speed, so there's no point to get it. And now we'll go into the jungle, farm with Maelstrom, 2 points in Blood Rage. So let's see how much he's going to be able to get.
Yeah, interesting build. So that, and you know, it's not just a stick, it's a full wand. Good amount of gold being had here for the Bloodseeker, and well, top of the net worth though is Heater T. So he's having a good time going into the early Lincolns. Tide, of course, we talked about how his game has been going well. End up getting the deny on the tower though. Probably not what they want when they're putting the pressure in like that.
Ooh, Phoenix is going to be the one farming the big stack, because he's also struggling. Like, even in the previous game, was the lowest net worth core for a really long time, but this is going to get him back into the game, going for the Fusel Blade straight away. And we see Imitator using that newly added mana drain change, so you don't need level 15 talent. You're like a Pugna now.
Yeah. But you have cooler voice lines. To hell and back and
back again. Hell and back again. It's like back and forth. Level 6 available on Imitator, pre 10 minutes.
Double damage. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. No deny and pick up at the same time. I know what you're thinking. They did not get that to happen.
I talked to some people, and it seems like it's more common than we think. But this is the first time me seeing it, so...
Me too.
I don't trust people, that's why I'm skeptical about it.
Oh, I'm always skeptical. Skeptical of myself. That's how little I trust me. Lincoln's...
I don't trust that guy.
What's his name? Beacon? Oh, God. So, Irving, pipe out of the Meteor Hammer build. So, pipe next. Obviously, we talked about the Lincolns. You've got XXS. This is much more of a farming game. Blade Mail, Blink Dagger for XXS. That's no surprise, really. Ball Lightning, Imitator. He's caught. Undying can watch. Cookie's not going to land. They still have Ball Lightning. They're going to chase him a long way. They are going to get this kill. But is it worth it? Is it enough open space that Imitator made, or is that just a bad spot to be caught in?
They try to make a move with Ravage fingered. They should have enough to kill a Monet. Monet not really tanky enough. They also have a lot of stun, so that means that they can land Meteor Hammer without any complications. Vanguard Fusel Blade about to be finished. This is the big timing.
Yeah, I was just about to say, for someone who got dominated in lane, he's really right there with that storm.
Lion, give me mana. That's the new voice line. Before it was Coddle, always giving mana. We added Pugna. Now Lion can do it.
Mana, please. Thank you. There's the defusal. Smoke used. There's 2 heroes smoked up nearby. They go to the Hex to start.
Oof.
They're not going in on this. And Sumail, he's gonna jump forward, but into the Rolling Thunder. He pops that shield rune, so it'll be more than safe. Mortimer's Kisses gets used. So does the Rolling Thunder. Can they continue to go, though? Irving, he's got Ravage, and Cookie up out of the high ground for Sumail. Tumbler's Toy to try and cut the distance down. They'll throw the Meteor Hammer onto the tower, and as they took that Tier 1 tower, they're still going to put the pressure on the Tier 1 over mid. But will they fight? They have Supernova, but no Kisses. Oh, good deny.
Pichu gets the deny. A Lion needs to be careful about his positioning, because like you want to be close to get your spells going, but also if you get too close, you might get ruptured, you might get pulled by Storm Spirit into any kind of a follow-up spell, and you're gonna die. Phoenix definitely needs mana. He needs somehow, like he needs to go back, replenish his mana, because right now he doesn't have anything to work with. Game pretty even, a bit of a slower one. Only 5 kills in 13 minutes. Both teams thinking that they can take it to the like mid-late game. We still haven't seen Ravage yet. They continue to farm up some of these stacks they're making for themselves.
Yeah, I don't really hate the idea of just getting the farm in for Irving when he wants this pipe. that with the Lincolns, like the defensive items are going to be there, and then they've got the offensive item of the Diffusal for the Pangoliers, so opportunity will be there for them, but do they scale well enough against this Aster lineup?
It's a good scaling lineup. Pango, Morphling, Tidehunter later on. It's not as good, I would say, like this new Aghanim shard, at least from what I've seen on Tidehunter, Dead in the Water compared to Tendrils of the Deep. It's 350 or 300 damage. How much damage is that? 200 damage only. Yeah, I know the damage is relatively low, but yeah, it just puts Aster on you and you're leeched.
Oh! Sumail! Not only did he just avoid that finger, but helped get a dual victory there for XXS.
Lion was, like, he's forced to do something. Whenever you have, like, Lion on the team, we saw Kaka in the previous game where you, like, want to move around, get something done, and this is the first dual damage for XXS.
That is a move that I don't think is going to cost them too terribly, but it's definitely slowing down the pace of Team Bright. And they look to go for Hidu T. They bring the TPs in. They've got Phoenix coming over. He wants this Blink Dagger, but that is still far out and away. All this is going on. Like everybody, they have converged over into this bottom lane. Can they make anything happen? Phoenix is on the high ground. They're going to go to the Rolling Thunder. The ball lightning in. They've got the Vortex on Imitator. They drop down the Tombstone. Now they go to for XXS. Pops that Blade Mail. And now the Ravage. Uh-oh. Mortimer's Kiss is coming in. Sumail, he's got enough mana to use that ball lightning to get the kill on Imitator. Or at least Kaka gets credit for it. So support for support, but Sumail's out of mana. And the zombies are on him. So Swashbuckle hits, keeps him out of mana. Shield Crash is there. Sumail ends up dead. Big gold coming in for Phoenix. And a good fight for the side of Team Bright.
Aster understands that they need to take out Lion first every single time, because if they kill him, they don't have enough control. So someone else will need to get any kind of control that they can. I don't mind this shard on Tidehunter to deal with Bloodseeker, keep him in place, Storm Spirit as well. It's a long duration leash mechanic.
Rupture, duel, Blade Mail, Bloodright all down, and Irving, he'll die, but no dual damage given up.
Monet, again, on top of the network this time, has BKB now available. It's not going to be easy to kill Monet. There's no damage that goes through, like not really damage that he's afraid of, even if he pops a BKB. They can't control him.
I like what Bright's doing, though. I like where they're at. Like, look at the net worth splits. The fact that Pango is competing with the Storm, like, it just seems so wild to me, considering the game. Hexer, Spike, and a cookie away.
Oh, these are some big swashes now, Phoenix.
Yeah, Shield Crash. I know a couple. Rolling Thunder. There's the BKB Force. Now they got to kill off this Supernova, but it's not going to happen.
Kill egg.
Imitator's going to die. They'll start to retreat. Rolling Thunder was used. They don't have Ravage for another 44 seconds. Aster now up 2,000 gold.
Again, killing Lion. This seems to be the winning formula for Aster. It's not an easy game for Lion because they don't have any kind of save available for him. I see Undying trying to buy Shard off his own. There's going to be Tormentor available in 2.5 minutes. So look at the item build queued up on Undying. Blink Shard, that's it. So whoever gets dueled is gonna get jumped in, put into Tombstone. But
Irving's got the same thing, Blink Shard.
I don't know how much time they have. Because Undying's not getting any kind of farm. Lowest network hero in the whole game.
Yeah, actually both supports on the side of Team Aster have a lot of farm. That's where a lot of this net worth lead is coming from. Because they're doubling their opponents. So double stack again here made by Imitator. Ball Lightning Vortex, they caught him going for the Invis Rune. They look for the cookie. Look at the damage coming out. Now the blink into the duel. They'll get the kill on a Phoenix. Ravage is late. Meteor Hammer lands, but there's no damage anymore. It's just not in time. That is a poor reaction from Team Bright, unfortunately, and things are starting to get away from them.
even if he gets a Ravage there, I don't think it changes anything. Like, even if it's an immediate Ravage, because they already got jumped. XXS with the nice Blink duel. Again, Lion dying. He's not going to be able to get any kind of farm if he keeps dying like this. His Blink Dagger almost 1,000 gold away. Rest of the team farming on the side lanes. Pichu picked up the shard, and this is something that Kaori kind of started on Phoenix. Sometimes even skipping the shard and going straight into Hex. So you have this like Icarus dive into Hex initiation, which is pretty similar to like Blink Stun.
Falling in, Hiduti. Trying to get away from this. Lincoln's popped, Adaptive Strike, XXS coming in, has a duel available, will use it. But the Rolling Thunder, the Supernova, that's going to go off. Again, this is a problem for Hiduti. Phoenix is going to be able to jump at least with that Rolling Thunder for a second. Mortimer's Kisses is in. Undyne surviving for a little bit longer, but will burn out to the Fire Spirits. Look how fast Monet is moving. Oh, XXS jumping in, using that the overwhelming odds to just get that kill. And they are going to get Imitator as well with that Blood Right. They are not afraid of this team, and they're already up 7,000 net worth.
Oh, he was trying to toy with them. Bloodseeker with Thirst, showing where he is, gives XXS Blink Jump into Overwhelming Gods, gets the kill. The lack of control on side of Bright is really showing in this game. They, like, Lion dies every single time. He has 7 deaths to his name. Nowhere near the Blink Dagger. And Team Aster having a pretty good understanding that he needs to die first. Oh, Region Rune picked up by Sumail, so he doesn't need to go back.
And the stacks that were made are now going to be taken by Aster as well. That doesn't feel great. So, 8,000 net worth lead. And we're going to see the difference between Aster having an early 8,000 net worth lead and Bright. But we'll see if Bright can pull it back. They're going for a Tormentor right now. And they will get the shard for Imitator. They really wanted it for the Undying.
Yeah, he does have enough gold. Has Philosopher's Stone and 1,400 gold saved, so that's going to be double shard. We'll have some kind of a saving tool, at least for the duel, even on the rupture target. Aster is going to do the same thing, go for the shard. XXS will pick it up.
That's pretty good.
It's not the shard you want to buy. I think you only get it for free on Legion Commander.
Right. What's the comeback potential for Team Bright? Do they have any?
Oof, seems like they're gonna need a lot of items. Tidehunter, he actually went for it. The Dead in the Water. We have an anchor.
I kind of like it. I do love Tendrils of the Deep,
you're
though.
You're not moving. You're super slowed. One of the reasons why Storm is also building into a BKB. Understands that. I want to see next fight. As soon as Lion picks up the Blink Dagger, Morphling just finished off Manta style. They're gonna go inside a Roche Pit. All the green lights available for Bright. Seems like they're gonna be very far away from Roche Pit, however.
Yeah. And they're not making any moves over there, so not looking like they expect too much of this. Easy Aegis here. So, and they've got this Aegis into the hands of Monet. Getting a kill on him, even just one, is going to be difficult enough as it is. Now having to get 2. So, a smoke used and wanting to use this advantage to the best that they can. Right, just continuing to farm and hoping to find pathways out of this disadvantage.
This is the second smoke Aster used in the last 30 seconds or so. They're still hunting, trying to find anyone.
might catch Imitator. Imitator's got Blink, but I don't think you really want to be making that jump.
Not on Bloodseeker.
I don't really think, yeah, either of them want to go for this, Irving included.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So, 9,000 net worth lead for Aster. Hiduchi just trying to farm as much as he can. He's trying to get into that BKB. Still ways out. And a 4-man smoke. I don't know. Can you really win a fight even without Morphling?
He's gonna TP. He definitely needs to be with the team. Meteor Hammer.
So they know kind of where each side is. Blink in, there's the duel. And they've got the Tombstone. That's going to be some help. The Earth Spike is in. Now Irving, oh, it's not looking good for him. He uses the Ravage late. He never gets that Den of the Water off, and they look to get the kill. Nakako is able to survive with the help of the Glimmer Cape. They take out Irving and Undyne.
Monet's cleaning up.
Yeah, Monet is going to really just cut them down. He's going to look for more, and he's going to be moving quite fast. Imitator's got an Earth Spike, but he'll place down the Blood Right. He'll still get hit by it, but they get it even lower, which means he can move even quicker, but he doesn't want to go past the tier 3s.
I don't think you can ask for a better fight on Team Bright, because Ravage hit on multiple heroes. You got the save from the Tombstone. Earth Spike hit on multiple targets as well. It's just, you're fighting into Aegis, so Monet can do whatever he wants, and we've seen in the previous one, he dealt almost 10,000 damage. Kaka gets sniped by Phoenix, so that's a good chunk of gold. For Phoenix, getting closer to his Lincoln Sphere.
Yeah, but it just feels like too little too late.
Yeah, because this caught Phoenix, the hero, mid-air, and they managed to kill the egg first time in this game, so...
Yeah, Ravage avoided there with the BKB being popped by Monet.
And you can see the damage coming out from the Bloodseeker, having that Blood Rage shard upgraded, plus Mjolnir, he can easily clean up. There's no way that he has Ags as well. 17,000, that's actually Ags flying out to him. On top of his BKB, Mjolnir, and shard. Level 19 Bloodseeker. Oof.
Hey, he's moving. And GPM is moving, and so are his feet. How fast he is. What do you... I just don't know what you do at this point. You really are so far behind if you're Team Bright, and they're going to be threatening the high ground.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And this is threatening the high ground with more than a 2,000 net worth lead, so... doesn't seem as dangerous.
Everything they have, they throw on Monet. Sunray, press the attack, Glimmer Cape,
Blink the duel.
again.
And it's on the tide. They've got the Tombstone. Rolling Thunder coming out once again. They go to the finger, but is it going to be enough damage? They're going to get the kill to Monet. Irving is going to die here for 50. They take out Undyne. They'll look for more Ball Lightning, Vortex, and now Sumail's going to try and run. Swashbuckle Blood Right. Hiduti's going in with the BKB, trying to fight on Monet. They get the Aegis out. Blink overwhelming odds won't get the kill there on Imitator, though.
They will have one more glyph, one more fight potentially. Tidehunter is out in 25 seconds. Unfortunately, he did not have Ravage for 2 seconds. There's the blink initiation for Phoenix.
There's Spike, Supernova, and Sumail takes care of Imitator.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Ooh, that glyph, not really getting the value out of it. Also, I don't think I've seen Dead in the Water yet.
I don't think so either.
Maybe it's difficult to spot. It's a pretty big anchor, though.
I haven't heard it or spotted it. I've been looking at the cooldowns. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. $14,000 net worth lead for Aster now. And these fights are just going to continue to get harder. They don't farm well enough. Like Aeon Disc next for Tide, I get it, but I also don't even like it.
Yeah, if you have Aeon Disc, you get like Ravage, Anchor Smash, Meteor. You might not deal any kind of damage, or you're gonna stun them. It's gonna be some kind of a save. Even if you get saved by a Tombstone, you can still like get stunned for like 3 seconds when you get out of the Tombstone.
Right.
Dire's top tower.
A lot of Aeon Discs. Looking like Lion's going for one too.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant are scared.
Setting up Kaya Sanj.
Dire's
And
structures are fortified.
Sumail, the 4-blade build.
It's a lot of damage. Just like if you manage to reset, Witchblade is on low cooldown 9 seconds, then you have Enchanted Quiver on 4 seconds cooldown. So every single time you hit someone, that's like 500 plus damage just from one hit.
So 5-man smoke coming out from Aster as they are all together over bottom. Wasting some
They know.
vision down.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom
And they're just
tower
looking
is
to
under attack.
catch somebody. If they can. But not spotting anybody just yet. And the defense is very difficult. Like,
What?
I don't really know how they make a defense out of this.
They came, they dealt 55 damage to range barracks, and they're out.
Why not? Easiest damage ever.
Radiant
Try to look for any kind of an opening, planted down that observer board. Maybe Sumail can get the jump. Didn't work out this time. This fight, it's gonna be without Aegis, so they could maybe try to focus down this Bloodseeker. Problem is, there is Save, there is Sunray, there is Press the Attack, Heaven's Halberd and Legion Commander. As well to proc the Lincolns, deal with the right-click damage from Morphling, who's investing all of his gold into like these smaller items now. He wants to
Right.
get Crystallis, get the Daedalus if he can. Enchanted Quiver also picked up, so wants to deal as much damage as possible. Can't really blame him.
are scanning.
If they are to win this fight, though, it sets them up for Aegis, so, you know, anything is possible. And they've got to make it happen. And the more they continue to wait, the more their map gets farmed. And they really don't get much out of it. And they're trying, but it's still pretty rough. Even this Blink Dagger, like, yeah, you've got Blink for Undying. Now he's finally got that Blink Shard that he was looking for. And they're going to 5-man smoke off this, knowing that Roche is going to be up soon.
It's pretty much the perfect time to smoke, because it's going to respawn in 15 seconds. How's Vision looking for Aster? They have this one high ground that both Monet and Pichu are underneath, so looking for that Hex initiation. Team Bright going the full circle, going the full wraparound.
Don't hate it. Can you imagine they swipe this Roche? If somehow they were quick enough for it.
Wanted to see if they're inside the pit, if smoke's gonna break.
Lining into Imitator. Already hit with the Vortex. Rolling Thunder comes in. They get the kill onto this Lion. They drop down the Supernova. They look over at Hiduchi. The damage coming in under the Morphling is a lot. He takes out the Supernova. He's trying to shift, but the duel is in. They get the kill. They'll take him out, and down goes Undyne. Phoenix is next. 4 heroes die. They'll look over next at Irving. And they've got everybody here to make sure they get this kill, and that's technically a full team wipe and a godlike spree from an
And they couldn't get the Ravage off. Fight's already over. There was no Tombstone to save people. Again, Imitator dying. He even bought back. Just like straight up not having a good time. I think we all have experienced this type of a play where you're getting heavily focused by an enemy team. They know if you can get your spells off, it can cause them a lot of issues. So every single fight, Imitator just dies. Doesn't get to cast a single spell pretty much.
Yeah. Never really given an opportunity to do much with this hero.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Up onto the high ground they'll go with Snapfire leading the charge. Still a tier 2 to take as well, and Sumail's going to take care of the creep wave and push that in. Maybe one last defense, but down 22,000, it's a very uphill battle to climb. And Aster, maybe after last game, the feeling is there that they have to play ultra safe.
I think they should go and try to like end the game, get into one more fight. As soon as they like leave the base, if one hero shows in the lane, Sumail's gonna get the jump. Maybe you're gonna get dueled by XXS. So not the easiest way for them to make a comeback. The longer they wait, the advantage on side of Aster is just gonna get much bigger.
Yeah, as has been the case. The blink duel, blade mail. Mortimer's Kisses coming in. Monet jumping forward, looking over at Undyne. They've got the ball lightning. They'll get the kill onto Undyne to start. Irving's surviving for now. He does have Ravage, but he never gets it off. And they'll also finish off Imitator, who did buy back. So he's dead for 70 seconds. This bottom set of racks are going to go down. The Supernova was used. But Aster just methodical in this one as they're making sure to get everything out of it. And they're going to take the tier 2 over mid next. And Team Bright just kind of holding on. They're not going to call it till it's forced out of their mouths.
I think they have one more fight left in the tank. If they lose another fight, they're going to take another side of barracks, maybe even go for the throne after that. So trying to get any kind of farm that they can. Morphling just hit level 20. That's a big upgrade. Waveform attacks targets and is about to finish off his Daedalus. Did sell his magic wand. We'll have it now. I think they could potentially kill Monet. With Blink Initiation from Lion, all he needs to do is be alive and cast some of the spells, which we haven't really seen in 35 minutes. He's died, what, 10 times so far?
Yeah.
Kind of a rough one.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, smoke again, but these smokes haven't really been leading to much. Just can't string it together. And Aster's already out of the vicinity, so they're not finding anything either with these smokes in terms of like even seeing anybody. A lot of bounty runes picked up by Pichu, and they'll pick up a wisdom rune. They do see the tormentors up, but coming down towards mid or top is the side of Aster.
Pichu has a refresher. Refresher, Hex, 36 minutes, plus a shard, level 17.
Oh, Ravage used. And can they get a kill here on XXS? Yes, they can. It's the start they need with the Rolling Thunder hitting. The Earth Spikes there. They take the Aegis out of the hands of Sumail. Rolling Thunder again hits on a Pichu. They're going to have this life back. Goes to the finger after the Hex? Sure. And they look and find Phoenix. They'll get the kill onto the Pango. And with that second life, Sumail gets a little bit of revenge with the help of Monet.
Gotta use that finger. I think he dealt like 200 damage to Sumail because he has, what, 43% magic resistance. So didn't look too good.
Burst damage.
Yeah, just bursted him down. Felt like he healed him. Not a bad fight overall for Bright because this is the time where they actually got a core kill in a long time. Monet and the rest of the team will go for enemy tormentor.
Sumail getting that shard. So, upgrading the overload. He wants to get that Ags next too. Have the ultimate control in these fights.
Then you can afford Phoenix to dive in, use Hex, Supernova. It's also a setup for Bloodseeker's Bloodbright. He goes in with the Blink Dagger, Aghanim Scepter as well, Mortimer's Kisses, you name it. We talked about Team Bright, if they don't leave the base, that they're just gonna like lose the game, because this steadily increase of gold on Aster, it's been like, I don't know, 3k gold per minute advantage in the last few minutes.
Yeah, it's really been working out for him, hasn't it? looking in for the duel again. This time it's on the Tide. No way to save him. Undyne also falls. He'll buy back, and so will the Tide Hunter. And they start to retreat. Blink in, and Irving laying down that anchor, but he doesn't have Ravage for 25 seconds. Meteor Hammer, that's going to land. Still, this anchor being annoying. But press the attack. Deals with that.
The thing about that in the water is it cannot be dispelled. Every single time XX says he jumps Tidehunter, he's like, you know what, we'll try to kill him. We have enough damage with the Bloodseeker. Try to force a tombstone save. This time it was much better because Pichu managed to get the Hex off immediately onto Undying. So there was an attempt, but that's about it. And also forcing 2 buybacks, so they are now
fighting
into a team fight.
Yep, Undyne, he's been hexed. They get the kill on a Sumail. Look at the gold. So much gold here for the side of Team Bright. And he's dead for 78 seconds. Can they get this kill? They've got the Ravage. They look for this egg. They'll take it out. The Earthspike lands. They've got the Gush on Monet, who's going to use that Rupture on Irving.
He's out of mana completely.
And Imitator is going to push back Monet with the Psychic Headband. They get the kill to Kaka. That's 3 years down to the side of Aster. All of a sudden, the numbers are dwindling. Monet in trouble. Rolling Thunder used, but the blink away really from Monet. He is so fast. I mean, focusing him, they let XXS get away. And
but
Monet,
they do see him he turned into Bloodseeker, but cannot chase him down.
Good fight.
I mean, it's
good
fight. A really good fight. Yeah, they managed to get their spells off finally. Lion gets that finger charge, very important. 40 minutes into the game, but
now he's doing 210 damage.
Going ham. You see the power of this Daedalus. Found Mindbreaker for himself as well, so that's going to be some extra damage, extra attack speed. Going into Scotty next. Sumail. I was thinking about maybe Lincoln Sphere, some defensive item. He queues up Aeon Disc immediately after this one. Tombstone on the high ground to provide him with the vision, and they managed to get the kill on Pichu. Look at that egg. 20 HP onto egg, but Morphling was very close to it. And we talked about Monet. He's mana getting drained. Like his life is getting drained by his own abilities, and then your mana is getting drained as well by Lion, by these swashbuckles. Kaka will pick up the shard.
Morph's got Scotty now.
Yeah.
Kaka gets the shard. That's the upgrade to the Fire Snap cookie. Morph is the only one really sticking close, although Phoenix, he's got some decent gold. He's got Basher, and Roche is up in 2 minutes. Can they do it? Double Ravage now. They got to get the first Ravage off, though. That's the biggest issue. Irving gets caught with these duels a lot.
I'm really glad that he changed his item build on Tidehunter, because he had Aeon Disc queued up. He needs any kind of mana, so he bought the Null Talisman, has a Psychic Headband, 15% intelligence increase. So let's do the math, 325, so that's 650 plus Refresher, that's 1,000. Maybe you use like Anchor or Anchor Smash. So you'll have enough mana, but don't click Pipe. If you click Pipe, you don't have enough. With the mana boots, okay. Maybe after. Like I think Pipe is saved after the second Ravage.
I feel the brain smoking. Oh, Undyne? Undyne? He's got the Aeon Disc. Tombstones himself.
He's gonna get stunned.
And okay. That went well. Refresher used. Hex is in. Ravage comes out, but it doesn't really do much. They have the BKB. They go to the duel. They go to the Supernova. The Ball Lightning all the way over onto the back end. Another Ravage comes in. The Swashbuckle, the damage is Shield Crash. They get the kill to Pichu. They use the Rupture. They get the kill to Irving. They'll take out Phoenix. Full team wipe for the side of Team Aster. And they just continue to clean up. It was very disjointed from Team Bright.
Yeah, look at the damage that they dealt in the previous fight. It was pretty much, it might be bugged, but yeah, it's definitely bugged. But because I thought it was only him who dealt the damage. Late Ravage, and also I can understand what Undyne tried to do there. Go in, pop his Aeon Disc, get some spells off, but the rest of the team not there to back him up immediately, and seems like they want to go for the throne. Let's see how many buybacks they got.
1. All right, Mega Creeps are gonna
Radiant's
be
middle
secured.
has fallen. Radiant structures are fortified.
Never mind.
Soon.
Or, well, okay, they are committing.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
One last fight.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen. Radiant's top barracks has fallen. The Dire now have
Going up against Megas, this is gonna be tough.
Yeah, their heroes are not the greatest against Megas. Morphling with waveform attacks targets talent is okay-ish. Then you have Pango. Tidehunter is also okay, but they're gonna go for Roche. This is Aghanim Scepter upgrade, so let's see who gets it. Because Sumail has one, so does Monet. You're gonna give it to Snapfire, have a little bit of a save mechanic with the Blink Dagger. That's all available on Kaka.
In a Roche they go. Here we go. Ag's Blessings. Sumail just purchased his. And it'll be Phoenix who gets it.
It's also another save. I mean, both of the supports, if they picked it up, they would have some kind of a save ability. So double Supernova, more attacks to destroy. You can bring in a hero as well with you.
Radiant are scanning.
Refresher, available on Tide in 15 seconds.
They've hit that point where they've gone over 1K net worth per minute.
Yeah, the game should have officially ended as soon as they hit that, at least in my book. It's almost uncomebackable.
Do you, so
What a word,
is it
huh?
just in yes, uncomebackable? is it just auto ending if that happens?
Yeah, it's counting down from the. You see GG on your screen. You have
Well,
to click accept. If you don't, you're still gonna lose the game anyway.
Well, I'm just saying if it happens at the second there's a 1,000 net worth lead per minute, theoretically you can end a game in the first minute.
Wow, you're onto something there. I'll only post like 20 minutes, 15, 20 minute mark.
All right, now you're changing the goalposts.
I'm good at balancing things, B-Cup.
Oh. Okay. Ball Lightning.
Is it?
BKB and Sumail. He doesn't have an Aegis, but he does have some help with the press. The attack. They get the duel. They'll get the kill. No, Tombstone. All right, now he's stunned. Now he's dead, but he's got the buyback. Can they do anything with this? Ravage comes out. It's a good one. They get the kill to the Phoenix. There's another Ravage. Can they get Monet? They'll take the Aegis. That's at least something, but they got to continue for more. Monet
got
caught away from his team. They've got the blood right down, and now they've got the three-man vortex with the bullhole coming out from Sumail. Undyne Irving, Phoenix drops, Hiduti dies, Imitator's dead, GG is called, and Aster take game 2.
Yeah, this was